I mean, not I don't like.
You got to honor them.
Honor them.
Right?
Yeah.
You got to act on them. I mean, that's why people that think of the muse, like the concept of the muse, that's one of the more, it's a productive way to think of it. Like Pressfield writes about it, and Pressfield in The War of Art, and he's a very down to earth. He's not a silly man. He's a very down to earth person, but his perspective on the concept of the muse it's very beneficial if you follow it, because his perspective is essentially that you pay honor to this thing. You show up and you do the work like a professional, and then it responds in turn. It comes to you.
Yeah.
And then these are what it's like. We think of an idea, even though it's one of the most important factors in the entire construction of civilization, but somehow or another, we don't think of it as that. We think of people being that. Yeah. And we are, but we're being used by ideas. I know that sounds crazy. I really do. I know it sounds dumb too. But you're coming up with these thoughts, and we're thinking of them as like random connections that you're making in your brain, which might be. It might be that. But it also might be that ideas are like a life form from another dimension that's trying to manifest itself in our current realm. And they do so through getting into people's heads. And the more you call for them, the more they're there for you. Yeah. And the more you show up. And you can call that the muse. You can call that whatever you want.
Angels.
Tesla believed it. Tesla believes he was getting signals from some other either some other planet or some other life forms. He had some weird shit that he wrote that's hard to decipher about what he. See if you can find that, because that's a very interesting thing, Jamie. See if you can find what did Tesla. Like, Tesla had a take on receiving information from other galaxies. He had this take on where some of his inventions were coming from. It's like, what? Or some of the transmissions that he would receive. I mean, God damn it, wouldn't it have been amazing to talk to that guy?
Yes.
Imagine having Nikola Tesla on the podcast.
Oh. Who knows, man? Maybe you still can one day.
Maybe we could bring him back.
Yeah, bring him back. Or, like, create an AI Tesla. I think a lot of people have that feeling, and some of them just don't come out of the closet, so to speak, with it, because they're afraid they're going to get judged or ostracized. I think a lot of people feel like they have a direct contact with some kind of sentience that isn't embodied inside of them, and it's giving them ideas, and they're just terrified to put it out to the world because it sounds like you're fucking nuts.
His claims of receiving signals from outer space were proven right a century later. Ooh. During the summer of 1899, Tesla set up a field laboratory in Colorado Springs, Colorado, to the possibilities of using high-altitude stations to transmit information and electric power over long distances. 1 July...
This is not what
I'm
talking about. This is about just signals, not like him getting... I went too quickly on that.
Oh, okay. Where is the signals?
This is like radio signals.
Oh, that he was getting radio signals from other planets.
After the ruling out, I think this is about sending...
After ruling out solar and terrestrial causes, he concluded the signals must be from another planet.
He had a seizure and had a vision, which is what, like, that's a...
Yeah, well, here it says, on 1 July day, while tracking lightning storms... Oh, so it's actually equipment. His equipment picked up a series of beeps. After ruling out solar and terrestrial causes, he concluded the signals must be from another planet. The following Christmas, in response to the American Red Cross's request for a prediction of the greatest scientific achievement of the coming century, Tesla wrote, "Brethren, we have a message from another world, unknown and remote. It reads, 1, 2, 3. In 1996, scientists published a study replicating Tesla's experiment and showing that the signal was in fact caused by the moon low passing through Jupiter's magnetic field. Holy fuck. He was picking up a moon passing through Jupiter's magnetic field.
Yeah. But he had woo ideas too, man.
Oh, yeah. He was in love with a pigeon.
He's in love with a pigeon. Not just that, though. He, like, I think he did think he was in contact with, like, some kind of sentient intelligence, for sure.
Why not? Why wouldn't you think? If you're that smart, imagine how smart he was in comparison to, like, a regular dope. Hey, mister, you want to buy a paper? You know, those people from back then. Some fucking dude selling papers in the corner, and then the greatest genius the world's ever known up to that point.
Yeah.
wandering around trying to figure out how to send electricity through the sky.
Maybe that's all intelligence is, though, man. Is like having the willingness to let yourself go crazy enough to believe you're not the creator of your ideas, to believe that you're an antenna. Maybe that's what makes a person intelligent. Maybe that's all it takes, that and discipline.
Well, yeah, the discipline to learn all the things that you need to know to be able to study and actually implement that technology. It's like Tesla was both things. He was a genius and he was probably some sort of a visionary in that way. Like
Yeah.
he had, like Elon has, he had an extra large magnet for ideas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
I think anyone can do that.
how strong is this weed?
Fucking strong,
Pretty
man. I'm
goddamn
so
good,
glad.
right?
Anytime you give me weed, I'm always forget how strong it is. And every time I'm like, fuck, man, you got to be careful.
We go high grade up in this bitch, son. It's important to go high grade.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.